All right, friends, so today is the conversation that nobody really wants to have, but everybody needs. Because this one isn't about budgets, it's not about systems, and it's not even about credit cards. It's about the quiet decisions that slowly undo everything that you're trying to build. And if you've ever said, I deserve this, I just needed a break, I'll fix it next month, then this conversation is going to be for you. Look, ladies, I'm not here to tell you not to enjoy your life. And I'm not here to tell you not to travel, rest, celebrate, or treat yourself. I'm here to talk to you about intention. Because without intention, lifestyle choices quietly start running the show. So you're in the right place if you know you've been trying to get your finances together, have had the best intentions when trying to do so, but you keep getting knocked off by life and family pressure and emotional spending, or your need for a quote unquote mental break. I know I've heard about those as well. And instead of feeling empowered, you start to feel just frustrated. And the real issue here is that most financial plans don't fail because of math. They fail because of lifestyle misalignment. I'll say that again. They fail because of lifestyle misalignment. And when your spending does not match the season that you're in, this conflict is inevitable, ladies. And most women are living in two realities at the same time. First reality is the life that they say they want, and the second one is the habits of the life that they're trying to leave behind, right? And boy, does that tension show up in your bank account. And ladies, I know this because I was in the exact same position. And there was a season where I had to get honest with myself. But luckily, this started happening early in my career, working for high net worth individuals. And I started to notice that money to them meant freedom. And although they could afford to buy all the nice things, that was not the primary focus of how they would put their money to work for them. They wanted their money to create the ability to choose. And that's when I realized that I wanted freedom, I wanted choice, and I wanted a life that felt lighter to me. But some of my habits did not match that. And so I really had to ask myself, does this decision support the life that I'm building or the life that I'm used to? I came to understand that saying no was not a punishment, boundaries weren't deprivation, and rest didn't have to be expensive to be healing, right? That alignment is what allowed me to create the freedom life that I'm living right now. So let's talk about the phrase mental break. Because so many women are spending money to escape stress only to come back home to more stress. We take the trip, we buy the thing, we swipe for relief. And then we come home and we have the same financial anxiety. We take the trip, we buy the thing, we swipe the card for relief, and then we come home to the same financial anxiety. A break that creates more pressure isn't a break. It's really just a delay. And this is the important part because boundaries aren't just emotional, they're financial. And so family expectations, social pressures, guilt spending, keeping up appearances, every time you say yes out of obligation, your future self is going to pay for it. And that doesn't mean you stop showing up for people. It just means that you have to start showing up for your goals too. I know that you don't want to feel restricted or behind, and you don't want to feel guilty every time you spend. You want to have alignment, you want to have peace, you want to have confidence, you want to have choice, and you want to start trusting yourself again. I know these were all the things that I wanted when I was on my journey. And that trust comes from intentional decisions, not impulsive ones. So I really want you to take a moment to sit with this, right? Freedom doesn't come from saying yes to everything. It comes from choosing on purpose, ladies. When your money reflects your values, your life starts to get so much lighter. And it's not because you have more, but it's because you're more aligned. And so this is where I want to bring it all together. I know over the last few days, we've talked about mindset versus systems. We've talked about why consistency breaks down. We've talked about credit card cycles, lifestyle misalignment. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, I see myself in all of this, but I do not want to do this alone, this is exactly why I created the Freedom Life Budget Reset. And this isn't about restriction, ladies. It's about building a simple system with accountability so your money can finally support the life that you say you want to live. And so for the first 2 weeks, we're going to work to set everything up together. And the next 4 weeks, we're going to build the habit with support. So you don't have to start your 2026 guessing. You can start it with clarity. And you don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight, okay, ladies? You just need to start choosing with intention. And if you're ready for structure, some support, some alignment, I'm going to be right there with you. For those of you that are new here, my name is Nichole and welcome to the channel. I'm so happy you decided to stop by. This is where you come for your daily dose of inspiration on what it looks like to live your freedom life out loud without ever having to take a vacation from it. And it's also where you come to get stuff like this, where I talk about all things money using my 25-year finance career working for ultra high net worth individuals and helping them to manage their personal and investment portfolio. And so the other thing that you're going to find here is me documenting my entire process in learning how to make money online, having absolutely no experience. And actually these YouTube videos are part of that process, and I'm going to talk about that another time. But for now, I welcome you. If you've liked what you've heard so far, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Definitely like the video. And if you have any questions that I can answer or talk about on one of my daily vlog videos, be sure to put those in the comments. Cheers, guys. I'm going to see you next time.